than he is right now. Oh, yeah. I told him. That's my buddy. I'm not supposed to be biased, but that's my buddy. The guiding light himself, Azrael. One of the all-time greats in the Garden State. Pound for pound, one of the best mat technicians. One of the most versatile competitors. Shedding lights upon us all. And he is feeling it tonight. He is excited. He is ready. Rob Atkins got a great follow-up opportunity. Let's take you back, of course, to the opening contest of last week's ECPW Adrenaline, where he successfully defeated Gabe Baez to gain the spot of Alex Raymond to bring us to this point in this first round television title matchup. It'll be very interesting. As, of course, Azrael, like I alluded to, one of the best mat technicians in the state of New Jersey, but it's not very often that he takes up someone with this high of an amateur background. This is somebody who in our business is known as a shooter. This is someone who can stretch you. If you want to hold you, he'll hold you. And Azrael's going to have to hold on if he wants to get that picture.
And you mentioned it, Rob Atkins, great, a decorated amateur wrestling background. Az is no slouch in that himself. The difference is Az knows submission wrestling.
Look at that, look at that, look at that.
Which in amateur wrestling you don't deal with that.
That's right.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, totally different.
And Azrael, I think, oh, there's a cover. I think Azrael took him off his game there. He went right for a sleeper.
Sure.
Which Atkins was not suspecting. As they tussle to the ground, Azrael applies that textbook headlock.
I know we all been looking at this TV tournament, and who do you think is going to win? My pick for the whole thing is Az.
Really?
I believe not only because of his talent, I just think his experience, being in tournaments in the past, being able to know how to wrestle in a tournament,
right? Totally different.
You're going to have different opponents each time, and sometimes you may not have a lot of time to plan for them.
Totally agree.
I think that gives him the edge.
And it's funny you say that, and I brought it up last week when we were talking about Atkins and Baez. When it comes to cardio, when it comes to long-term, that slow burn, yeah, Azrael's probably the favorite. My pick's already been eliminated, so to me all bets are off. But I see your argument.
Yeah, they're all talented, and we already have Junior Flo moving on. And Junior Flo will face the winner of this matchup in round 2.
That's right. Cover.
So that's the bracket that it is. And again, Rob Atkins filling in by getting a win last week for Alex Raymond, who was hurt, injured. And that would have been an interesting matchup to see how he would do with his, look, he's saying how smart he is with his one-time tag team partner, Azrael.
Yeah. Azrael's one of those guys who he doesn't even carry a blueprint of the ring. It's embedded in his brain.
Nice.
It's in his DNA.
Talented athlete, knows the business inside and out. I think to me though, by just speaking with him and seeing how he interacts with the younger talent, I sense a little bitterness.
Yeah.
That I think he believes that he should be looked at a little bit differently, and he should, and rightly so. But you also have a lot of young talent here, and these guys are not going to bow down to anybody.
I agree. And not necessarily that they should.
No,
but there's got to be a level of respect when you see a guy like
I think there is. I really do.
Nice.
Look at that maneuver.
Textbook. Right. I mean, that is signature Azrael. There's the cover. The leg is hooked.
This is a competitor that has traveled the world.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, Gino, but I will say this, and I think this is something that other veterans don't understand. Maybe he's bitter. Maybe he feels entitled. But maybe he's battling with himself.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't feel that way about the young talent. Maybe he's confident enough to know that he's better than them.
It could be.
But he wants to be better than himself.
You know, you get to a point as an athlete after so many years, you expect a certain level of performance. And as you get older, sometimes that performance level goes down and you get frustrated.
Absolutely.
And we're not saying that his level has gone down whatsoever, but that sometimes give you you question yourself.
Azrael now eliciting a negative response now.
He's definitely not winning over any friends.
No, the ECPW Army's letting him know as Rob Atkins is reeling.
And there are no friends here. It's win or go home. So the winner of this contest will go on to round 2, and that bracket will face the winner of last week, Junior Flo. And that's going to be another great match. Whoever wins this.
I can confirm now that Rob Atkins' twin brother is in the back watching this contest.
Yes.
Very, very closely. But Gino, who else is watching?
Well, I'm sure the other guys that next week, we have Prince Ahmed is gonna be here against Kyle O'Reilly in another round of tournament.
That's right. You're gonna also see my man Dirtbag Dan is gonna be in singles competition. Not just any singles competition, a rematch.
Trying to get that title back.
Taking on Ray Kalitri, the new light heavyweight champion. At a main event next week, gonna be featuring Jonathan Bain, taking on Bulldog Pittman himself with the Candyman at ringside.
Look at this quick. Oh! I heard Ray Kalitri had to have that light heavyweight title sandblasted because all the dirt that was on it from Dirtbag Dan. He had to have Duncan and Bianca Aline and clean it up.
And I can confirm that the light heavyweight title has been vaccinated.
Shot to the midsection.
I did see the light heavyweight title on 110th Street. That's a different story altogether. Speaking of which, Ray Kalitri's been training in Mexico.
Yes.
Let's not forget that.
Successful tour coming back from Mexico, defending the light heavyweight.
That's right.
Which is phenomenal in itself. Being able to travel and defend that belt, much credibility he has brought to it in such a short period of time. But next week, the former champ's here.
That's right. 10-day tour, 10 days of wrestling, 7 of training.
And always, phenomenal shape, Ray Kalitri. As is, you see all these great competitors. They know to be a professional wrestler, it is dedication not only in the ring, outside of the ring training to get your body ready.
That's right, and Azrael's dedicated to getting the victory, but only got a near fall there on Rob Atkins. And you know what else, too? What a dichotomy, right? Rob Atkins is going to take on a fellow youngster to get this opportunity. And now he's taking on somebody who's been wrestling for 15 years.
Totally different.
Right?
Totally different match, right? Exactly. That's the beauty of it.
Oh! And the veteran making a...
Wow, can he get a win? 1, 2.
Roll up. Oh, wow.
That's how he won his matchup last week with
right.
roll up.
Went for it again, and I can't blame him. And... Azrael. I think Azrael got the eye. Is that what I saw?
Oh, did he rake his eye?
I think he raked it on the first one. Need him on the second.
No. He's going for another one. He couldn't quite get him up. Got him that time.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Did him in right there. He's got him dead to rights.
They were fighting over who's going to suplex who. Oh, no!
That's it. That is it. It's emphatic. Azrael advances.
And was that a little bit of a dig to Junior Flo?
I think so.
As he used the same exact move that Junior Flo last week?
You beat me to it.
You can't tell me that Azrael wasn't watching that matchup.
Absolutely.
He knows who he's going to be wrestling in the next round.
That's right.
What a phenomenal win. Great matchup, though. Great effort there by young Rob Atkins.
You got to give it to him. You got to give it to Azrael as he demands his hand be raised.